Okay, so let's look at how we change our initial image into the style of Ansel Adams. So what I've created in is a step-by-step sheet here that you can go by. If it's underneath tutorials, if you want to have that while you're working along, or you can go along with this video. What I do is I just take a picture with my phone so I can just have a look at this at the same time. Okay, so you're going to open up your original picture. Now, good habit is I'm going to double click, two finger tap, duplicate layer, and I'm going to call this just bully, or sorry, I'm talking about my cat, Adams Edit. And it's a good practice then to get into duplicating your original picture, because if by accident, if I don't duplicate this and by accident as I save this and I replace my original picture, then I don't have access to it anymore. This way it kind of safeguards that. All right, so Ansel Adams works black and white, and by revealing that black and white, one of his focuses is like just revealing all the textures and everything in his picture. So that's sort of what our goal is for this one. Okay, so making sure that we're on the Adams edit, we're going to turn it black and white. We're going to go to Image, Adjustments, Black and White, and put OK. Perfect. Now, another thing, so when Adams changes his stuff black and white, he's really playing around with the darks and the lights and everything in between. So this is a little bit grayscale, like it's not a lot of black and white and contrast in it. So what we're going to do is we're going to play with the brightness and the contrast. Easy. We're going to go to Image, Adjustments, Brightness and Contrast. So you're going to change the brightness to 5, and you're going to play with the contrast. You're going to change it to about 40. Okay, so as you can see now, the blacks are nice and black, the highlights are nice and white. We're still going to adjust this a little bit. Okay, so next what we want to do is we want to add a little bit more depth to the brightness and the contrast in there. Okay, and how we're going to do this is something called curves. So we're just going to slightly make some adjustments. We're going to go back to Image, Adjustments, and Curves. So this area up here is the highlights, and this area down here is like all the blacks and the shadows. What we're going to do is we're just going to make a slight S-curve. And how we're going to do that is I'm just going to click on that line there until there's a dot, and I'm just going to bring this up just a tiny bit. I'll show you what that looks like. So that's making the whites kind of more whiter. I'm going to click on here. This is shadows, and I'm just going to bring that just slightly. Like if I bring it too much, see how it goes too dark? I just want very slightly. Okay, so I have when I mean gentle S, it's kind of like an S, a little bit. Okay, so play around with that till you're happy with it, and you put OK. All right, now this part here, remember one of the things about Adams is turning his stuff black and white. Instead of looking at the colors, now you're looking at all the textures. So what we're going to do is we want to sharpen this. So for me, because of the main subject is my kitty cat, I really want to sharpen it so you can see, all the whiskers and the fur and everything. So this is pretty easy. So we're going to use a filter. We're going to go to Filter. We're going to go to Sharpen, and we're going to, oh, you can't see that. Sorry, Filter, Sharpen, and Unsharp Mask. Okay, so the settings here, we're going to try, it's between 80 and 100%. I'm going to try 90. And my radius here, you can do, I'm going to try 2. And my threshold is going to be 2. Okay, so you can see that, but okay. So now all the textures and everything in his fur, everything shows up a little bit more. Okay, 2 more steps. In this one, we're going to learn how to use a mask. What I want to do is I really want the focus to be more on the subject, which is going to be my kitty cat. So what I want to do is I want to bring him, I want to lighten him up, and then I'm going to darken around the edges so my eyes are drawn a little bit more to him. Okay, and how we're going to do that is using a mask. So first step is I'm going to 2-finger tap. I'm going to duplicate that layer. This one, I'm going to rename it Brighten. Okay, so on the Brighten layer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Image, Adjustments, Brightness and Contrast. I'm going to make the brightness -20. Okay, what that does, it makes the whole picture darker. But just doesn't seem like this makes sense. But what I'm going to do now, this little thing here, it's add raster mask. I'm going to click on that. I want to make sure now that I'm clicking on this white thumbnail, not the picture itself, but just the white thumbnail. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a brush tool basically to paint over top of my main subject. What that's doing, it's going to erase everything is darker, but I'm actually erasing the darkness except for him. Okay, so how I do that is I'm on my paintbrush tool. I want to pick a nice soft paintbrush. Okay, you're going to play with the size, whatever you think that you need. Okay, the opacity is going to be 100%. Okay, and and you want to make sure here that the foreground color is black. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, and actually another thing that you should do here is the hardness 0. Okay, so hardness 0, opacity 100, make sure that is black. Okay, think about your size. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to paint around my kitty cat. And what I'm actually doing is everything's, remember I darkened my whole entire picture? But what I'm actually doing is I'm erasing everything that's dark. And I want the focus to be around him. You can go outside him a little bit because again, maybe that brings out, depends on your picture. I think I want to make this a little bit brighter too. Okay. All right, so he's brighter. Okay, so what you can see on that thumbnail, as I've painted black over top of him, what that does is just basically I'm saying I want everything in dark except for the kitty cat. Okay. Now, next thing what I want to do is I actually want to bring everything, just to emphasize it more. I want to be around the outside. I want it to be a bit darker. So I'm going to do something similar. I want to go back to the Atoms edit. I'm going to 2-finger tap. I'm going to duplicate the layer. I'm going to rename this because I want to make sure that I darken and staying organized here. I'm just going to drag that layer above there. Okay, now this one, I do something, just basically what I'm doing is the opposite. I'm going to go to image now, adjustments, brightness and contrast. And this one here is I'm going to make 20. So last time we did negative 20. This time we're doing positive 20. So I'm making everything lighter. But what I want to do now, I'm going to add the mask layer again. I'm going to make sure that I'm on the thumbnail here, not here, but on the thumbnail here. I want to go back to my brush. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to make my brush a little bit bigger because it makes my life easier. What I'm doing then, since everything's lighter, I'm actually kind of just erasing around the edges here. So you can see how the edges are going to be darker. So I'm emphasizing again. I'm going to go over the flowers, so I don't want the flowers to stand out so much. Again, this depends on your picture. I'm going to go around these flowers. It's nice and it's soft. And I'm just kind of I'm not going to do too much. I'm just a bit around there. So now my eye is drawn towards my kitty cat. Maybe I might just go a little bit behind here. Okay, so now the focus is then more drawn to the center, okay? And not only just the center, but all the textures and everything about him, okay? So next step, last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. I'm going to file, but I want to export as a PNG, okay? So I'm going to call this my Atoms edit, okay? And then you're going to hit save.